She leaned against the front balcony of the dance hall and shook her shiny dark hair in its neat, new bob, reveling in the delicious sensation of goosebumps on the back of her bare neck. Through the open door came the wail of Mo Wheeler's saxophone, bluesy and beckoning, while the plaintive piano answered with a seduction of its own. She smiled, realizing that one of her patent leather pumps was tapping the time with Dale Diggs's trap drum. She loved this new jazz, the way it snaked through your veins and made you want to writhe and sway, to merge with that resonant, relentless beat and sing your blessings out loud. Amen. And she was lucky tonight, wasn't she? Despite her mother's admonition to skip the dance, it's Friday the 13th, you know. But her twin sister had practically pushed her out the door at the first honk of Charlie Walters' Plymouth, his father's car, actually. The gang packed in both seats tighter than ammunition, Dash unfolding himself out of the back, gallantly throwing open one silver door for her. She had ignored her mother's dark, meaningful look. A nice young man comes to the door, and shrugged off the subsequent twinge of guilt almost as easily as the gauzy beige hip-length jacket she would shed at the dance. Now she leaned over the rail and breathed in a deep lungful of the August night, a mixture of sun-baked earth and the slightly cool damp of leaf decay. Lamb's Dance Hall was the top floor of a 2-story red brick building that housed an auto dealership and garage on the bottom floor, the smell of which left the slightest metallic tinge of grease on her tongue. From her perch, she could see a few young men talking through the open windows of their cars on the downtown square in front of the solemn courthouse, while others stood near the street lamp, smoking cigarettes. Which reminded her, cigarettes. The reason she had excused herself from the dance and her date in the first place. Her sister had shoved a half-open pack of Lucky Strikes into the beaded blue purse that now hung from her shoulder. Here, you'll need one for a smoke break with the girls.